Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Saturday event uh, here on the Wookie Fever Presents channel. And, due to circumstances beyond our control, Bunny showed up.
On time this time.
I just stumbled in. I just followed the link.
He didn't make his left turn at Albuquerque, and he didn't find his brother George.
No.
The left turn at Albuquerque.
Nope, didn't find George at all. No George.
No George.
No
No
George.
George.
No George.
The left turn at
hug me and
Albuquerque. Was
squeeze
it
me
at
and love me?
5:15?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, out there in YouTube, and we're also simulcasting, so it's like in stereo. It hurts at two places at once, and we're on Rumble as well. So you have your choice of venues. Tim, how's it going there,
Hello,
hipster man? All right. Yeah, good old Tim in the chat.
Mhm.
So we got Mr. T Bunny in the house, and then we have to his left is Abby someone.
Hello.
How are you, Abby?
Well, we
With
have
your
coffee.
divisive anti-social YouTube icon there.
I
Nice.
see it as a warning
I
to
think
society.
he's opposed to something. I can't put my finger on what that is.
I don't know what it is. I just saw some pretty colors. I went for pretty colors.
Pretty colors. B-Dog in
It'll
the
come
house.
to me.
How's
It'll
it
come
going,
to me.
B-Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'll come to you. All right. And we have Mr. Crual Birab from the Great Mountains of Scotland.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Until he gets drug off for saying the wrong thing. So
Yeah, right.
we'll have him.
He'll have the yes.
And then, of course, if you'd sit here in silence, it would be considered insulting, in which case you can't win. So,
At what point does it become racist, though?
Yeah.
You're white and you're breathing. You're already run afoul
He's-
of several of their statutes. So
I exist. So it's like,
We're breathing in oxygen.
Yes, exactly.
apparently so. Yeah, no. It's
you're stealing oxygen from a person of color. What's wrong with
Right. Oh, you have a poster of William Wallace? Oh, you're guilty.
Yes.
How dare you, sir?
Yes. Oh, and last but not least, a very special guest, Mr. P-Cat.
Hello.
How's
Glad
it
to be
going in
back.
Good old New York, my friend.
Well, I've been having this battle at my apartment on the my balcony, and I've been getting freaking pigeons that have been hanging out and crapping all over it, and it's been driving me crazy. So I think I solved the problem for like $12. I found this roll of reflective tape.
Oh, nice.
So I just put it up on the railing on the balcony, and it flutters with the breeze. So far, since I put it up, I haven't seen one land here yet. So I'm hoping I've solved my pigeon crap problem.
I don't know. If they're New York pigeons, they'll probably find a way to crap on your balcony anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Here in the great state of Arizona, we call them doves, and there's a season for that. We do a lot of blasting of those little bastards.
Yeah, these things need to go. Like, if this doesn't stop it, then I'll have to take it up to the next level.
Yeah, in New York they don't have homing pigeons. They have homey pigeons.
Homie, yeah.
It's seagulls. It's seagulls that we have
Are
a
there
problem
any-
with because they're everywhere.
P-Cat, are there any Vietnamese restaurants locally?
No. Yeah, if there were, I would capture them and then make some money on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Absence of cats,
Have you seen cats? Have you seen any cats?
I should capture them and just bring them into the city and then drop them off some Vietnamese. Charge a few bucks, pay for my train ride into the city with a
There
pigeon.
you go.
There you go.
Be
Make it worth your while.
suspicious of the Vietnamese restaurant next to the vet hospital.
we have issue with seagulls, and we call seagulls scurries. So
nice.
there's often been this theory that some of the restaurants have a scurry curry. If you know what I mean.
I was just gonna say, yeah, scurry curry.
well, for Wookiees that, in the summertime, those pigeons or doves, they probably will burst into flame.
Yes, exactly. Well, in some parts of Southern California, out in the desert, which is not too far from, and Abby and I grew up in that area, there's actually seagulls.
Yeah.
Right.
In some of the parking lots, like it's case in point, I stop at, like I say, a local Target over there, and these little scavenger bastards are everywhere. Friggin' seagulls. But I guess I don't know if they're migrating or what, but they're out in the freaking desert.
Well, they're out at the Salton Sea, and there's like nothing around there that you think would be seagulls.
Well, yeah.
You know what's around there? Death. That's what's around there.
Yeah.
Between the Salton Sea and the Colorado River, there ain't shit.
Because it's all chemicals and raw sewage.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yes. Oh,
raw
sewage
sewage.
in Mexico. Sewage, lovely,
Yes, exactly.
I went for a swim in raw sewage. I love it.
Dude.
I love it.
Otherwise known as Detroit.
Yes. All right. So
Anyway.
let's get started.
Today we're going to talk about farces,
big
farcical
farce.
things. Also, we're going to talk about Spaceballs. So,
yes.
Nice.
Yeah, Spaceballs and something called Farce Wars.
Disney?
Whatever do you mean?
in particular, we got clips from The Last Jedi. So,
A true masterpiece.
we decided to go for the pinnacle of Disney Star Wars. So
Let me get my vomit bucket first.
I saw the last 30 minutes of that movie, and I wish I could take that part of my life back.
Would you feel, Rob?
So if you get PTSD today, it's not on us; it's on Kathleen Kennedy. So
there you go. You know what's so funny is this the sequels, the trilogy, actually made Hardware Wars a good movie.
No.
I loved that as a kid when I first saw it on HBO.
Yes,
in between movies that they would have.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was fascinated. I was like, what is this?
Familiar with that.
And I caught it like halfway through, and then I was obsessed. I would just keep HBO on, didn't care what was on, just to wait for it to pop up again.
Yes. It was a great.
They actually made Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Oh yeah, that's right. Santa Claus
great
conquers.
cheapness.
Santa Claus conquers the Martians. My most favorite Christmas movie next to Christmas Vacation.
There you go.
Isn't there a famous singer in that? Pia Zadora. Somebody's in that.
Pia Zadora. Pia Zadora plays Gurmar, which is the daughter of the High Council guy. Yeah, Pia Zadora as a kid. So I was like 9, 10 years old. And the movie was made in like 65 or 64 or something like that.
I think I first saw that as a kid, and then years later, I think Mystery Science Theater 3000 did a spoofed it.
Yeah, I think they did. Oh, I miss that show. God,
yeah,
what quality.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm in and out of this morning. Wife's having a party this afternoon. Lingua tacos, ceviche, special quesadillas. These Idahoans won't know what hit them. Oh shit!
Their internal combustion system is about to blow.
Yes. Yeah. Holy crap!
Oh,
you turn them on to real carne asada.
Well, they live on a potato-based diet, so I don't know how much that's going to hit them, but you know.
She can cook, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, you don't see a lot of ceviche in Ireland either, so you know.
Hey, Abby, I was told that she plays golf now.
Yes.
When did this occur?
She took up a couple years ago.
What the hell?
And somebody else in the family up there has bought some golf clubs recently too. I don't know how often he's going out, but he has a set of clubs.
What?
Yes.
When does this happen? Why didn't this happen when I was a golf pro? What the hell?
Well, you're still technically a golf pro. You're just not practicing.
No, I'm more like a prophylactic. And it's like,
Well, you know, that's what the beer is for. That's what the beer is for. The beers and the cigars.
No, you saw what happened to the bandit after he had beer. He got fat.
Well, you know, you get the fat part down. You just have no beer.
Yes.
So how in the world did you? How in the world did you become a golf pro with absolutely no hand-eye coordination? So how's that possible? I wonder.
Well, back in the day,
it's
actually,
a mystery.
I had hand-eye coordination. But
okay.
Back in the day, I did. But after,
he's about 70 pounds lighter.
Yes, and yes, I had hand-eye coordination. Was in the business for almost 10 years, and then you know, after 2 divorces and losing everything, I decided to now I'm getting fat.
Hey, it worked for John Daly.
Yes, it did. Awesome. Yes, it did.
Now he's addicted to
enough of that
bars,
shit.
Diet
Let's,
Coke.
wait. A whole new level of fuck. Yes, it is. It is, dude. Instead of yelling 4 off the tee, it was a fuck.
B-Dog, that's what the beers and the booze are for in the golf bag. That's what you do.
Yes. Beers.
So, all righty.
Bars.
First,
so let's,
all right. Let me introduce our first clip.
You want to do a clip so we can get struck right out of the gate? Good.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Let's do it.
Kick the pig.
All right. You can navigate the clips, Bunny, and I'll navigate the slideshow.
Okay. So this was their idea of a callback. Okay. All right. See if you develop see if you detect the cynicism here. So here we go.
Or 2? Yes. Yeah, I know. Old friend. But I'm not coming back.
I regret that I am unable to present my father's request
That
to
was
you.
a cheap move.
But my ship has fallen under attack. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, it was a cheap callback.
Well, if you want to underscore if that's not Luke Skywalker, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God. So, PCAT, have you passed out yet?
Everybody.
Sorry, I had to splash my face with some water to resurrect myself. I got to crack a smelling salt.
Oh man. Okay, all right.
What.
So our first clip of Spaceballs. We're doing these side by side. Okay. So
let's
which one's
do
the
it.
farce?
Come on.
Which one's the farce? Okay. So this is the
Let's
first
see.
Spaceball clip.
I can't breathe in this thing!
Rick Moranis is a freaking gift. I mean,
Yes.
Rick Moranis is just so awesome.
Yes.
We're all
Brain's
less
still
off since he retired.
Right.
Yes. I mean, oh my God.
Well,
Me, from
and,
whether you're
me
a
and
kid
Wiki
or
were
an
talking
adult,
about
that
this.
joke
I mean,
still cracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
PCAT, what was that?
Sorry, I was saying whether you're a kid or an adult, that joke still cracks.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's so
It does.
funny. Isn't it?
Major.
Well, Well,
wish they
I
did
think
done
what
a-
we're looking for here. Go ahead.
No, I said I just wish they would have done a Bob and Doug McKenzie reboot with him and Dave Thomas before he retired.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think when you look at the difference in the writing, okay, the first scene was like dependent that you had watched the original Star Wars, okay,
Right.
and
Yeah.
and whatever feeling you're going to have is if you watch the original Star Wars, so it's like completely dependent on that, and then it kind of takes a dump on that. Basically, it's like I'm not the same guy, I'm not coming back or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Right.
But then the second one, the Spaceballs, whether you watch Star Wars or not, that's hilarious.
Right.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's because the
Mhm.
writing was like it didn't presuppose that you had to watch Star Wars to make it funny,
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
see
It
it more and
helps,
more
but
often as we
it
go.
helps.
You didn't have to know
Yeah.
lines or scenes and stuff like that from Star Wars to have
No.
comedy
Yeah.
aspect of Spaceballs.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
there was a few references in Spaceballs that I didn't get. Like the one from Aliens and Planet of the Apes, because I hadn't seen those at the time. So
Right.
once you do see those films and then you go back and watch Spaceballs, it's even funnier. So
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
Absolutely.
the thing with Spaceballs, they didn't use some obscure thing that only a select few people saw in the original movies. They used something that was kind of prevalent and out there. Say like the scene where the alien comes out of the guy's chest. Everybody knows that scene from Aliens. That's an
yeah.
iconic scene.
Yeah.
Right.
Iconic scene with John Hurt, and then
Yeah.
he reprises that role.
Yep.
It's just funny. It's just great. And his one line is, "Oh no, not again!" And he passes out.
Yes, he
Not
passed.
again.
Not again.
It's like, how many times has this happened to
I know,
this
that was
dude?
Funnier than hell.
Well, I like
that's what I
when
thought,
John Candy's character goes, "So what did he have? The fish?
No, he had the special. It was
The
the
special.
special.
The
He had
special?"
the special. Oh, big mine the soup. Big mine the
Everybody
soup.
stood up like, check, please.
Check, please. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Bill Pullman stand up together. Check, please.
I like the guy that says friend at the dinner. He goes, when he yells out, he goes, "Get this man some Pepto
I
Bismol."
know. Yes. Yes. Get this man some Pepto Bismol. Yeah, that was a great scene. The diner scene.
But the thing about it is even if you hadn't seen the movies that was like inspired by, it was still funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
It's like the difference.
Yeah.
It's the difference between modern writing and what writing you see in Spaceballs. Is that it's the difference between somebody who's like trying to like member berries, make everything member berries,
Yep.
and somebody who's like basically taking that as their jumping off point and doing something different entirely.
Right.
I mean, we're going to see this over and over as we see these clips.
You mean
I think you gotta
creativity?
Creativity. Wow,
Creativity?
really?
What was that?
Creativity.
All right.
All right. Let's see another one there.
But when they okay, all right, when they try to be funny, this is what happens when they try to be funny.
Ah.
Okay,
Oh.
here we go.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay, once again, everybody's going like,
What the hell?
well,
Yeah.
Okay.
as
P-Cat,
opposed to
What's your
this.
opinion on that scene?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Okay. Petey,
Firing assholes.
Yes, exactly. Wait a minute.
I love
it. PD Rich, how's it going, sir? Does BB-8 even have a slot for coins? Apparently so. He's like a parking meter or some crap. I don't know what
I'm sorry, Wiki. I thought we were playing them back to back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's
there.
all right. That's okay.
No.
So PCAT, what was your screw that Star Wars one? What's your opinion on that last scene we just saw?
You know, that's again, as a kid, cracked me up. As an adult, I'm like, you know, I've had past jobs where I feel like that's a scene where how I feel after, you know, with many of the people I used to work with at my old jobs.
Surrounded by assholes.
Yeah. That's
Back
my
then it
Monday
was-
through Friday. What do you mean?
The little quote. My little quote.
Yes.
I was going to put that. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yes.
But I thought, no, I won't. But
So
Oh no!
using that scenario from that
I feel
scene,
seen.
with
I
that-
feel seen.
with that scenario in that scene, would it lead one to believe that the writers' room at Disney Star Wars is filled with assholes?
That's being too kind because now you go,
right, possibly.
you're going a level. You know, there are assholes that you can have fun being around. I don't think there's anybody at Disney that is fun being around at this moment.
No, not anymore.
No, probably no,
Nah.
not anymore. They chased everybody away.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the big difference between those two scenes is one was written by assholes and the one is making fun of assholes.
Yes,
So,
exactly. It was probably written by an asshole that likes making fun of other assholes. So it's like, yeah. So, what else you got for us, T Bunny?
okay, we're going to another one. All right.
Might as well shoot the
it.
shoot the moon.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this one actually happened in a movie that's supposed to be a straight movie. Okay.
Straight.
This is what somebody thought was profound. So I'm going to couch that one. Here we go.
To quote another movie made by the same parent company of that scene we just saw, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
That was better though.
Yes.
That at least made sense in that movie. That one.
Yeah.
What was that?
I saw so many breakdowns of people who actually know what space is like, like NASA engineers going like, okay, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. There's so much wrong with that.
Oh, there's all kinds of wrong. All kinds.
Yeah, that was Guardians 2, wasn't it? With Michael Rooker. Yeah, that was funny.
Yep.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Okay. All right. So this is Spaceballs. This is Spaceballs' idea of funny.
It was the
Brains are going into my feet. What the hell was that? Spaceball 1. They've gone to plaid.
Gone to plaid. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's freaking hilarious stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
The reason why that's culturally relevant is Elon Musk liked that scene so much that he's made that his Tesla, the fastest machines have ludicrous speed.
Nice.
It's called the plaid package.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they have this mode called ludicrous speed, and it's the very fastest Teslas have ludicrous speed, and it's called the plaid package. Yeah.
Wonder where Elon got that.
I wonder.
Yeah. Exactly.
Must be a fan.
I knew I liked
hey.
Elon. I liked Elon, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jens Petter in the chat
Yay.
says Leia Poppins. The moment every Disney Star Wars viewers knew they have been watching Soy Shite. Good old Jens. Welcome to
Yes.
the chat,
Yeah.
Jens.
All right, yes.
Yeah. Where is it? Is
All right,
Jens? Are you in Wales or Scotland? I can't remember which. I have short memory. I have CRS.
Well, he's somewhat.
It depends on what he feels about sheep, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he's Dutch Irish with only his father being from Wales.
No.
Guys, that's one of my favorite movie lines. When that I used to a guy that I used to go to high school with, we would just randomly see each other in the hall. We just yell out, "Cuban? No, Dutch Irish. My father's from Wales." And we would just get these looks. It's like, oh, you've never seen The Naked Gun? Like, we'd be in the middle of class, and just one of us would just yell out, "Cuban?" And we'd nope, Dutch Irish. My father's from Wales.
Yes.
Well, you know why Scottish people. You know why Scottish men wear kilts, right? Because sheep can hear a zipper from about 100 yards. So there you go.
What up?
Cruel?
North. North England. I'm not a Celt. Okay.
Oh,
all right. Okay.
I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Northumberland or maybe.
Cool.
Anyway.
Cool.
Sorry,
Jens,
Cruel. That was cheap of me. I'm sorry, man.
Cruel, you can tell him off if you want. Be my guest. Give him the international high sign. You know what the heck?
I got nothing.
Like,
I mean, what was it? Billy Connolly. Billy Connolly did a joke about that, and he says apparently you take them to an edge of a mountain and they push back better. You know, that was funny. That was way in the 80s. You couldn't get away with that these days.
yeah.
Billy
you take
Connolly,
them to an edge of
baby.
a mountain and
Billy
they push
Connolly.
back better. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
If you don't know who Billy Connolly is, you need to find out.
You're missing out. You're missing
Yeah,
out.
go check him out. He's funny.
Hey,
Oh,
hey
man.
Abby, wasn't he in the Boondock Saints?
yeah, he played the
Yes.
father.
He played the dad.
Yes.
That was such a great freaking movie. Oh my god. He's a really big fucking
Yeah,
guy.
he was in those.
Oh man.
Fucking William Dafoe.
Oh my god. He got
Serial
crushed by a
crusher.
really big
That's right,
fucking guy.
He was killed by a serial crusher.
Well, why don't we check out that your slideshow, Wiki?
Well,
We'll
here we
watch
go.
the rest of them.
Okay. All right. To be honest, I could not find a lot of stills from any of the current Star Wars crap.
Oh, no.
So I only have a few.
I wonder why.
It's almost like it doesn't resonate with people or something.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. So even from this poster, and this is the Rise of Skywalker poster, and then you have a Spaceballs poster. At least from the Spaceballs poster, you can tell
And somehow the Emperor has
who's in
returned.
it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
That's an actual line
Yeah,
from
somehow.
the movie. Somehow the Emperor
It
has
is.
returned.
He's
Well,
returned.
the Emperor gave his speech in Fortnite or something, wasn't it? They did the Fortnite thing, the time of Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite.
Yes.
I don't care about Fortnite.
I'm sure it was a good paycheck for the actor that plays the Emperor.
Yeah, Ian
Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Diamond.
Oh,
He
yeah.
played him in
Yeah.
the prequels, which
Yeah.
I thought he was great in the prequels.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's great.
Also
as
in,
fuck.
he was also in the Headless Horseman movie with Johnny Depp. So
That's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, but you can
Dirty
tell
Rotten
by the two.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah, you can tell by the
Yeah.
two posters what's going on. You've got Spaceballs. You can see most of the actors in it. There's heavy billing. Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, and you have two faded figures in the fort, and you got the Emperor. It's like, okay, what the hell's going on here? You know, it's like, what is this? Is this space? Freaking Harry Potter or what the hell? You know, it's like
Ah.
Rise of
It's like-
soy.
Soy is strong with you.
oh my god.
Sorry.
He's such a
Alright.
bad guy that they brought him back off screen.
Yes.
in dialogue.
I know.
So,
It should have been Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
The
So here
Sky
we
was
have-
a mouth.
Here we have President Scroob, Mel Brooks, in 1987, looking good. And we
okay,
have
everybody,
Michael-
remember the salute.
Michael Winslow. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Michael Winslow, who's
Yeah.
you know, best known for all of his vocal sounds and stuff.
Police Academy movies.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's right.
So
Radar
a
operator.
little tidbit of information.
Yeah.
Mr. Michael Winslow here, the actor, is a direct relative. He is a cousin of the football great Kellen Winslow from the San Diego Chargers.
Did not know that.
Yes, they're related. They're cousins. They're first cousins, I believe. And I actually worked with their cousin. What the my source for Disney? What the hell? Wait, I didn't read that. I can't read. Okay, but this KK is
Your glasses on.
yesterday. Oh yes, that's
Doomcock
from.
quote from the Doomcock's quote
Is
from
that-
3 years ago. Doomcock 3
No,
years ago.
isn't that? Well, wait. Mike Zero had some quality ones too. Kathy
Oh yeah,
Kennedy's-
yeah. He's
My sources tell me
Yeah.
that my dartboard looks really cool. Oh, Mike Zero. Holy shit. No, so anyway, Michael.
Hey guys, she's going to retire at the top of her industry with everybody throwing awards at her. You know, she's going to be
Right.
More
beloved
off the building.
Sure.
Coming from the first.
by
so
everybody
Michael-
but the fans. She's going to be beloved in the industry.
Mhm.
She'll probably have awards
right.
named after her.
There we go.
Yep.
Because she had them made for herself.
Yes, she did. So Michael Winslow here.
If you
is
can
a pivotal
destroy
part
an
of this.
IP,
Shut up, Bunny!
if you can destroy an IP,
Shut up!
and still remain.
Keep going, buddy. Keep going.
Shut up, Bunny! Damn it!
You have the floor.
Michael!
I'm fine.
PCAT, you don't get this quality from Mr. Brown now, do you? Mr. Brown he's always even keeled. He's very, very quiet and reserved. and then you have the Christmas Eve one where problem being is drunk off his ass and just makes the show for the first hour and a half. Yeah.
Now they're fun. They are a fun group too.
Oh, they are. Oh,
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, I've
I love them
streamed
all.
with all those guys
Yeah.
before. They're freaking awesome people.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
So anyway, getting back to my story, Michael Winslow is relatives
story.
with Kellen Winslow. Yes, I have a story. It's a long one. It's deep.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I gotta get more coffee.
Oh shit.
Michael Winslow's cousin, Kellen Winslow.
Yes, Michael Winslow's cousin is
There,
Kellen
done.
Winslow. They also have another cousin that I was friends with for a while. We had a little business on the side back in the late 90s. And he told me a lot of stories about Michael in college because they roommated together. So, and one of them had to do with, weed. And his creative
Smoke
routine
weed
was to
every
go in the
day.
bathroom and do weed and then make sounds back in college. So
why
enough of that
did
shit.
his career stall? Anybody know why his career stalled? Anybody?
He probably stopped
Anyone?
smoking weed.
Probably because he's a one-trick pony. He only makes sounds.
uh,
You know?
Well,
he does. No, he does a hell of a Jimi Hendrix set.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
He does Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin and all
Yeah.
that.
Didn't he do the Jimi Hendrix bit in Cheech and Chong?
he did it in
I
Police
don't
Academy.
know. I know he did.
Um,
He
No,
did.
he did it in the fifth. It was the fifth Police Academy movie.
Oh,
He
okay.
did Led Zeppelin on Arsenio Live.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. He did. Yes, he
Yeah.
did. I remember that. Yep.
Police Academy.
Yeah, that was.
Both the
Academy-
vocals and the guitar riff at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
City Under Siege. Police Academy City Under Siege.
yes,
That's what
AK
it's
would
Yeah.
be.
No,
gone,
was that the
Minnie
sixth
Sawyer
one?
is watching it.
called.
No, that was
yes.
in Miami, wasn't it?
Police Police
I think
Academy
Yeah,
it's
man,
6.
dog. That was the scam
Okay.
artist Wayne.
Oh, okay.
PD Rich
I've got
with
them. I've got the
link.
whole lot. I've got the whole lot over there. I'm just kind of leading over and looking at them.
Is that Wayne? Yes, B Dog. It's Wayne, my old friend Wayne. He was cousins with both of them, and actually roommated with Michael Winslow. And I actually confirmed that independently with Wayne's brother when Wayne wasn't around one time. So yeah, it's all legit. Anyway, let's go on to the next slide, shall we? Here we go. John Hurt in the diner scene. No, that's not a penis. That's the creature popping out. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Oh my God, that's such a great scene. So
Check,
I don't know if
please.
anybody can see this.
I tried
Yes.
using that clip, but it flagged.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure it would.
maybe the music then, was it?
It's probably that. Yeah. So you see this bottom picture here of the entrance to the diner from the counter. There's another famous dig at Lucasfilm, and that's the placemat that says Spaceballs, the placemat. another dig at Lucasfilm for all their merchandising.
I love it.
The real money's made.
Okay,
Remember they did that with the
I've
toilet?
got that
The
clip.
Spaceballs, the toilet.
Wait. Jens Peters in the chat says, "Not again." John says after pop. Yes, that's like the only line he has. Just, "Oh no, not again."
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got
great.
that clip, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, let's get
I'll
flat.
show you. Open up this door. Come, walk this way. Take a look. We put the picture's name on everything. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Spaceballs the t-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one.
I tell you what, that's the one merchandise I'd buy. I want that flame.
I want that flamethrower.
I
I
know.
want the flamethrower, definitely.
That's the best
The kids love it.
merchandising when the real money's made. Yeah, it's just some great scenes.
You don't tell Mel Brooks not to make fun of you for something.
Oh.
That's a
Yeah, right.
lesson that needs to be learned there.
Right.
So.
Right. Mel Brooks, this is a little funny story. It was an interview with Gene Wilder and somebody about, I don't know, 20 years ago or something on somebody's talk show. It was talking about when he had an argument with Mel Brooks one time, and I don't know if it was over one of the, it was probably either Blazing Saddles or it was probably Young Frankenstein. And apparently Mel went to Gene Wilder's room and they had a heated argument, yelling and screaming, and Mel Brooks was all pissed off and stormed out and slammed the door and everything. Goes back to his room. About 5 minutes later, Gene gets a phone call, and it's Mel. The first thing's out of his mouth was, "Who the hell was that guy?" And he agreed to whatever Gene Wilder wanted. And it's like he apologized, and I was like, that was it.
It may have been the putting on the Ritz scene, because I know there was this backstory.
Yeah, it could have
To
been that
where-
scene. Yeah.
Wilder, Brooks didn't want it, but Wilder fought for it, and
Yeah.
by him fighting for it, he realized he had, it would have been strong, and it
Yeah.
helped make the movie.
Yeah, it did. It was an awesome scene.
Yeah.
Oh, get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. I'll cave your rotten heads in. Hello, big boy. Petey Rich in the chat says,
And that,
George
by the way,
Lucas-
that was all Peter Bull. That was all Peter Bull, that scene.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Petey Rich in the chat says, George Lucas said Mel could lampoon Star Wars, but not merchandising. So Mel lampooned him even more. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. He did give his blessing with that stipulation of not making any money off merchandising. Jens in the chat says, could not make any Spaceball toys as they look too much like the Star Wars figures. Yeah, they did. There's a scene in the movie. It's another dig at
Yeah.
Your helmet is so big.
Oh, yeah, that was.
I did have that scene. My Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz, but
Oh,
I
that's
thought
funny.
better of it.
I'm your
Yeah.
father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What's up with us?
It's a great-
Absolutely nothing.
I need that
Which is
bumper
what you were-
sticker. I love Uranus.
Yes.
I need that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Someone made
Baseball's
a
the 2 game.
yes, someone made a license plate holder with that. Now here's a comparison: Yoda or yogurt. Well, Yoda from the original series, great character,
Mhm.
live action, Frank Oz voice and everything. And then you got Mel Brooks. Obviously Mel Brooks was just, it's great. He even got the emphasized stereotypical voice that Mel used, just to dig at people, which is funny as hell. Not the first time he did that. He did that in High Anxiety at the airport. What do you mean I'm beeping? I won a Pinto. What a great freaking, it's just, the writing is just gold in all his movies, with the exception of one. I do have one I didn't like. I did watch it a couple times to see if I could get it. I didn't get it. And that was To Be or Not to Be. That was the only.
I saw that finally for the first time a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was not. It's not what you expected. It's not what I expected. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It had some moments, but I think it was too serious. So I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Everything else, yeah. PD Rich in the chat says Mel also used ILM for post production. Really? Nice. Nice. PD Rich in chat also says the original helmet was supposed to be down to Rick's feet, but he had trouble walking and hearing other actors. That would have been funny to see. So let's go on over here to So this is something I found. I don't think this is official, but it's so the Schwartz awakens.
Nice.
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
In Spaceballs the movie, one of the when they were doing the that scene, I think with the merchandising, one of the lines that Mel Brooks said something about, oh yeah, coming soon, Spaceballs 2, the search for more money.
Yes.
Great freaking line. But I saw this, I thought it was kind of funny and poignant to Disney Star Wars.
I've seen something
What's
similar.
that coming
to
out
that
of
one.
her
Yeah,
nose?
Yes, exactly.
Spaceballs?
I know.
Oh shit.
Oh,
There goes
shit.
the planet.
There goes the planet.
There goes the
planet. There goes the planet.
That's funny. The apes. I know.
There we go. There's the action figures up at the top, and I wonder what it took to get those things made.
I know.
Up there.
Yeah.
Now those are not.
Nowadays, you could just 3D print everything.
Yeah. Well, this was back in '87. They didn't have
a lot
that.
easier. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that was
probably
funny.
repurposed from something else. I'm sure.
Possibly, but he's playing with him is funny and talking, and then his second in command walks up behind him. It's funny. Did you see what I was doing? Did you see anything?
No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
I didn't see you playing with your dolls. Yes, exactly. Okay, good. Now there's a lightsaber duel.
No, he said, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right.
Don't forget the again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you got the old lightsaber with the Schwartz, the ring. My Schwartz is bigger than yours.
Let's see how you handle it.
Lone Star.
So Lone Star.
I love it when he kills. I love it when he kills a crew member and he's like, he did it, and he's like, what?
Yeah. Yes.
That's funny. Yeah.
He did it.
You just had this in a previous slide.
I know. I like the shirt.
Okay.
Merchandising. So now we have the comparison. Which team would you rather have?
Roar! Not in here, Mr.
I'm a
Mr.
mod.
Mercedes.
It's short for
Man, have
Bartholomew.
Yeah. I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog.
I'm my own
I'm
best
my own
friend.
best friend.
My own best friend.
John Candy, line readers.
It's like when his tail's going up the waitress's
Yeah.
skirt.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
honey,
that was-
it's got a mind of its own.
Got a mind of its own. That's the best. Joan Rivers was pretty good in this too. What the hell was the
Yeah.
name of the character she played?
Dot,
Dot
I think.
Matrix.
Dot.
Yeah.
Dot,
Yeah.
Dot
Dot.
Matrix.
Yeah.
As
Dot
in, like, the
Matrix.
printer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Her virgin alarm.
Yes. Well, they did luck out, and they got a looker to play the Druish princess.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
I had a crush
oh,
on her
yeah.
as a kid.
Oh God.
Daphne
Yeah, she's
Zuniga.
gorgeous.
Zaniga. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So then you got the Soy Walker series crew, except for C3. I don't know. I guess did Anthony Daniels actually reprise his role for those movies, or to be in the
At least
suit,
the voice.
or
I don't
did he
know
just
if
do
it
the
was
voice?
too.
Well, at least the voice will.
No.
And we know for
Yeah, he
certain
does the
that
voice, yeah.
that Chewbacca was not done by Mayhew.
Right.
I
No.
think Mayhew had already passed after the prequels, because he was in.
Yeah, he lucked out. He lucked
the
out.
last.
so.
Yeah, yeah, he lucked out.
He was in
Check, please.
he was in Revenge of the
Yeah.
Sith, I think. He
Yeah,
played Chewbacca
yeah, he was
Revenge
in the
of
last
Sith,
one.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
but yeah.
But I think that's it. What the hell? Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
You idiots! These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles. Find them.
You got that clip, Bunny?
Actually, I do. Hold on a second. Let me find it.
Awesome. Let's
There we
watch
go.
this get struck.
Turn around, please. Ah, what a pity. What a pity. So, Princess, you thought you could outwit the imperious forces? You idiots! These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles! Search the area. Find them! Find them!
I
Last time I
love how
saw that, I
Daphne
was
is
just
naked
with
stunt
the cigar and
doubles,
the
like this guy with
mustache.
a mustache looking old as shit.
The first time I saw that, I was in bits. It gets me every time.
Oh, that's hilarious. This is
Oh,
freaking
definitely,
cool.
definitely.
But you have to the writing. It goes back to the influence of Mel Brooks and the writing that he had, and the people that he had doing the writing were so close to his form of comedy that you know it's just gold. You can't beat that. I mean,
No,
that's
Well, let me play some
of a funny
examples,
scene. It was written well. You know, what do you got? All right.
This
Here
one.
it is, sir. Spaceballs. Good work, Corporal. Punch it up. That's much too early. Prepare to fast forward. Preparing to fast forward. Fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Try here. Stop.
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
When will then be now?
Soon.
when will then be now?
That's writing. That's writing right there. That's comedy freaking writing right there.
I love that.
They actually use that to teach temporal dynamics.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's such a funny ass scene.
Mm-hmm.
And they
But
go
this
into
is
the
the
vault
idea-
of the videotapes, the VHS tapes, because before that scene, they had the whole list, all of the whole library up to that point of all the Mel Brooks movies, back from 12 Chairs all the way, God. But
but when you think about the complexity of that scene, of the timing that it took to that's a who's on first, definitely.
Oh yeah, PD Rich in the chat says Star Wars: The Force Awakens was Mayhew's final film, so he managed to literally duck out before The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Okay. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I gotta hit
emotional damage.
Yes. Emotional damage. I love that one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've got other Star Wars clips, but I suggest we don't use them.
Yeah, who needs to?
Yeah, we don't need brain damage.
No, we don't. You know what we need is this.
Impressive. Most impressive.
That's called a decompression right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, I mean, but if you look, I mean, Spaceballs was supposed to be a farce. Okay, that was what it was meant to be.
Parody. Yep. Absolutely.
But you look, it has like character development, it has timing, it has interpersonal relationships, it's got a plot, and it's in among the farcical elements, it actually has like legitimately entertaining things going on. But then when you watch these Star Wars movies that they're making now, and the writing is so subpar, the timing is wrong, the spacing is wrong. I mean, even when they try to be funny, it falls flat, and
cringy and just
and it all has to do. It all begins and ends at the intent of what they're doing, because Mel Brooks set out to make a funny movie for people to enjoy. That was what he was
absolutely meant.
And the guy who directed Last Jedi set out to basically burn Star Wars to the ground, and thumb his nose at the fans.
Pretty much.
That's what he says in interviews, guys. I'm not making this up. That's what he literally says in interviews.
No,
I believe you. That's their whole mindset.
One of Johnson's early interviews says that he wants to divide his audience. I remember seeing that. He's on record saying that in an interview. So it's just like genius.
Right.
Well, Kathleen Kennedy actually quoted to say, "The past has to die. Kill it if you have to."
Yeah.
She literally said that, and it's in the movie too. That's actually
it
line
is
in the movie too.
Yeah. I think Kylo Ren says it, if I recall. It's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's your new trilogy?
I was going to say that. Yeah, where's the trilogy, Ryan?
PD Rich.
George
it's been announced.
You bet
pissed off and angry at him.
Me too, that one. Yeah.
I was really looking forward to the Ryan Johnson trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. So, PCAT, what's your opinion on George Lucas's current support of the Disney Star Wars stuff?
I think he liked the Obi-Wan. I bet you it's something sentimental to him because it's an actor he worked with, so it's a link to the last Star Wars he worked on. I could be completely off base, but everybody's like trying to speculate. Oh, he's getting paid. I think it's because he can link it to an actor he's worked with. He probably has fond memories of working with Ewan McGregor, and he sees it as an extension of where he left off, as opposed to the actual sequels, which were obviously far removed from what he worked on. Despite the same actors being in it, they weren't playing the same actors, so to speak. They weren't really playing what they played under Lucas, where he sees this as more of a potential extension to what where he left off on, even though it's crap.
Yeah. And the sad, one of the sad things too is that when Lucas, when he signed off on the deal, part of the deal was that he was supposed to get about a 25% royalty on the use of his characters that he, Luke, Han, Leia, C-3PO, R2, Chewbacca, Lando, using those characters. And they subsequently started right off by killing off Han Solo, unquestionably one of the most popular characters in the franchise. They just pretty much systematically, and then turned Luke into some friggin' blithering idiot. Yeah.
Well, let's face it. This is a summation of what Disney has done to Star Wars.
And I will not be bullied by that.
Pretty much.
Yep. Spot
Pretty
on.
much.
I actually
go ahead.
I actually thought you were going to go with Jurassic Park and the big pile of Triceratops shit, but there you go. You got it.
Yes.
Well, I think they turned Luke into Mark Hamill.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that they've pretty much done what they set out to do in the beginning. Once they got George Lucas to sign on the dotted line and he got his money, they were just going to pretty much destroy everything that he did, and then try to, influence in it in a different direction from the style, the writing, the canon, and destroy the freaking canon. They didn't give two shits about it. And the reason why The Force Awakens did so well is because people were wanting Star Wars.
Right.
And that movie
Yeah.
did well because people hadn't seen Star Wars in such a long time since the prequels. And they wanted to, see what's new. And they had member berries in it and all this other stuff. Then, of course, they did bring in, Harrison Ford to be in it. And Carrie Fisher was in it. But then
to be killed
the
off.
one thing that they didn't do, one thing that they did not do is what they should have done that the fans wanted was to bring all three of those people back together for one final scene together. Right. They didn't do that. They left Mark Hamill for the last 3 minutes of the freaking whole movie.
If that.
That.
Yeah.
The very
I think
end.
he barely got a minute.
Yeah. Kill off freaking Han Solo. And it's like, you're not
three movies later, and you're like,
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Well, the other thing with killing off of Han, the myth was, at least in the in New Hope and going forward, was you always heard this myth about Wookiee rage, and you never saw it. And when they killed Han, not only his best friend, pretty much a family member to Wookiee, because Wookiee has no family anymore, you see that with your own eyes. Why didn't we see the Wookiee rage then? We didn't.
No. Yeah. Not really. I mean, he shot a couple of stormtroopers. That was about it, really, wasn't it?
That was about it.
Yeah.
Ripping heads off and ripping limbs and just going batshit crazy,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you're going to go berserker, that would have been the moment.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's another thing. They purposely, like I said, they purposely got rid of Harrison Ford's character. I'm sure Harrison Ford didn't mind. He was
probably I think he wanted to get knocked off.
He wanted out. Yeah, he wanted out.
Yeah,
he wanted out.
Right.
There's so many rumors about him wanting out of that for a while. So it's
he wanted out.
And then you're stuck with these people, and it's like,
who?
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley? Who the hell's Daisy Ridley?
BD Rich in chat says it's because
Don
we hadn't seen
Boyega?
an original trilogy movie over 25 years, so naturally we latched on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Well, it's like Captain Marvel. Actually, they keep touting Captain Marvel as like, see, women can carry movies. It's like, bitch, that movie was between the two biggest tentpole movies of all time, and they were told that you had to watch this one to understand what's going to happen in the third one. That's the reason why it went over $1 billion. It's not because of freaking Captain Marvel.
Well, that's why all these people went to go watch these movies, because they had links to the next movie coming up in the train. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they were all connected.
Nobody's
so
going
there
like,
was an
oh, I
interest.
can't wait to see Carol Danvers in the theater.
No.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. And even the freaking books didn't even sell.
No, they didn't.
Comic books didn't do much. And they revamped that
You mean
character
the
in the
rebooted
books.
series.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's no.
I'm sorry. It might be more than 6 now. It might be more than 6 now. I'm sorry. I'm a little behind.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes.
But
so
at the end of the
Schwartz
day, though, at the end of the day, though, I think when the level of movie making has dropped off of such a cliff that something that was made to be farcical is now timeless, and something that was made to be timeless is now farcical.
Well,
I know.
I think originally it was supposed to be timeless, but what has happened in the last, say, 10, 15 years has shit on that, and it's turned it farcical.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I forget who it was. Somebody made this comment, that they're adding real world politics into a galaxy far, far away. Therefore, they're making it more in line with the real world, and as such, it doesn't matter. Again, that reduces the timelessness to it. It just does.
You're turning a movie into the nightly news.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PCAT, what say you?
That?
I don't even have the words anymore. It's like I'm just like all burnt out on just how much over a cliff they turned everything. I mean, going back to what you guys talked about earlier, so killing Han Solo off so early, which I get, because Harrison Ford said even way back in I guess when he was doing Last Crusade around that time, about why he liked playing Indiana Jones more, because he felt there was character growth where Han Solo wasn't. And if you really think about it, all of Han Solo's character growth really happened in the first movie. He went from being this space pirate scoundrel to turning it all around by the end. And then he was all aboard with the rebellion in 2, and he didn't really grow much as a character in 2 and 3, where Indiana Jones, obviously, I can understand what he's saying. So him wanting to be killed off, he wanted to get killed off in Jedi. They decided not to, which now you look back, if they gave him the heroic death in Jedi, it would have been better than the crap that they put the character through.
Exactly.
But the other aspect that you guys have done, which kills me the most, which is why I didn't even like The Force Awakens from day one, where people were, into the memory berry nostalgia, was that the fact that they weren't all together. Like, how do you have, after all these years, you get the characters back, and not even a single scene with Han, Luke, and Leia? Not one scene. And once he gets killed off, so we're going to be denied that. And that would be like, imagine having the first Star Trek movie, the motion picture, you bring back all the original cast, but we're not going to put the original cast all together, though. You're not going to see Kirk, Spock, and McCoy together.
Yeah.
For the first time in 10 years, they're back there. Or if they were to say before Nimoy died, if after 25 years after Star Trek 6, you make a movie with them in it, but we're not going to put Kirk and Spock together. It doesn't work.
Which has happened. Which happened.
Yeah.
Which definitely happened. Yeah.
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 And then, and as bad as the new Star Trek has been, at least with season 3 of Picard, they gave you what Star Wars did give you. They gave you the original cast all back together.
Right.
Yeah, they did
first
do
time
that.
in 20 years.
I'm
not saying great or bad. I'm just saying at least they did that. That's what Disney should have done with the
and that was a complete fluke, because that guy they thought the show was over, and they handed it off to an underling, and an underling kind of snuck in. He's actually a Star Trek lover, and actually snuck in the back door and made something for the fans.
Turned it around.
And as soon as they realized what happened, it was like, okay, none of that, you know.
Oh yeah, they crap all over any time somebody brings up something. Oh, can we bring it back? They find ways. Well, you know, we'll see. Now it's a year later. Now the new line is
singing Klingons.
Yeah, it's got to be something unique. So that means there goes that. So they just put the final nail in that coffin.
Yeah, singing Klingons. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh God, dude.
I've got to play it one more time.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Pretty much.
Automobile.
And now Doctor Who is going to hold my beer.
Right.
Dr. Zayas in the chat says PCAT is a cinematic genius.
Yeah.
Concur.
Dr. Zayas and his Sir Nigel companion are fun to watch on their YouTube channel if you get a chance.
Nice. Yeah. Everybody check them out. Why don't you have a YouTube channel, Mr. PCAT?
Going on right there, you know.
Where's your channel, PCAT?
I have no time for a channel. I wouldn't be able to put content up in a timely fashion.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Frankie Fear. Pete Cat is a huge fan of the film Who's Your Caddy?
Now we're talking high quality, high class movies.
Well, there's always Soul Plane, you know.
God, yeah, there you go. Soul Plane.
Soul Plane, the day of movies, all class, all high quality.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh man. Anyway.
Like makes Attack of the Killer Tomatoes the epitome of classics.
Right.
I stumbled upon that by accident as a kid, so I'm flicking around. It was late night. It was USA.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what was coming up next. And I see the title card that says in 1960, 62, Alfred Hitchcock came out with The Birds, and everybody laughed. And then it says something, I forget exactly, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Now nobody is laughing. I'm like, wonder what this is. And then the woman brings her groceries in. There's tomatoes in there. And all you hear like this weird noise going.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? The tomatoes fly out and pelt her to death, and then the song kicks in. I was like, all right, I'm in.
And did you know they George Clooney was in the sequel?
Yes, Return to the Killer Tomatoes.
Yes, George Clooney, 1988, I think.
They made I think two more after that.
They did.
They found out.
Yeah, the Killer Tomatoes in France was one of them.
And then Strike Back, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think the bottom line, though, with the death of Ray Harryhausen, like this week, you know, when you look at, you know, everything he was doing is like B level or whatever, but there was such a joy, such an enjoyment of cinema, such a desire to entertain. That you see in Spaceballs that you don't see in this modern cinema. I mean, they don't. That it's like everything's done calculated anymore. The people just don't make stuff for other people to enjoy or for the joy of creating something. And no matter, and that's why all the spirits in the independents right now is because people aren't looking to like make a big bottom line. They're not making the next $1 billion tent pole. You know, they're making stuff because they love to do it, and you know they're doing it in between jobs, or they're doing it on their laptop or whatever. And there's a purity to that, like there was, like you see in Spaceballs. You know, I mean, Mel Brooks made that for people to enjoy, and he made it because he enjoys making people laugh. And the people that were in that movie were there to make people laugh and enjoy themselves. And they're playing off of each other and enjoying the script and enjoying the improvisation that went on. And at the end of the day, people will be watching Spaceballs in 20 years from now. They will not be watching The Last Jedi.
No. Yes. And on that note, from a famous line from Spaceballs. We ain't found shit.
Tim Russ.
We're having our.
That's right. It was Tuvok.
Yeah, it was Tuvok.
Oh,
Tim
it was
Russ.
Tim Russ. I thought it
Tim
was. I
Russ.
thought it was Michael Winslow. I'm sorry.
No.
I told him it was Michael.
I thought it was Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Ah.
Holy shit. We're having our people comb the desert. Out there with a hot
taking
comb.
this a little too literally.
Yeah. B-Dog's
I
right.
love the. I had the people with the
that
pick.
blew my mind. Yeah.
Had the people with the comb, and then had people with the pick. Yeah.
The hair pick.
ace
The black
comb,
guy
ace
says
pick.
it. Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yes,
Anyway.
exactly. Now it's about what B-Dog says. Everything is about pushing an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the case. It's not about entertainment anymore.
No.
It's not about bringing people in to enjoy what you're doing. It's to basically divide and kick people out. I mean, literally, look what they've been talking about with the new Doctor Who. Oh, we don't want the old fans. Go away, touch grass, and don't come back. Well, they took them up on their offer, and their viewing has been in the toilet now.
Yep.
And that's a Disney product now. Although it's Disney product, BBC is holding the cards over Disney because of Bluey. Bluey is a BBC property because they bought the studio that does Bluey. So they're making a boatload of cash off Disney because of Bluey. And so Disney's stuck with Doctor Who, and now BBC's holding the cards. And yeah, and it couldn't happen to a nicer freaking company.
Pretty about to destroy.
Well, my favorite thing is they told people to touch grass, and then when the ratings weren't there, they were saying it was too sunny in England, and everybody went outside.
Oh, right.
Right.
In other words, people went out and touched grass. Okay, well, that's what you told me.
Yeah. Touching grass, all right.
Yeah.
The latest Zack Snyder movie, there was like 15 minutes of people threshing wheat in slow motion.
I saw it here, yeah. I heard about that, yeah. I've not seen them.
At least if Zack Snyder redid the Bible, though, their outfits would look good. That's like the only thing he was able to do in
make the costumes good.
His movies was make the costumes look pretty good. Other than that, his storytelling.
Yep, exactly.
If you give him something to adapt, Zack Snyder can do it and do it very well. But original story, no.
Better off have John Woo do the movie. At least it'd be a little more action-packed.
Two guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Why does Jesus have two guns?
Him and Chow Yun Fat. There we go.
Every scene.
Yeah. Chow Yun Fat, yeah.
Why did Jesus flying through the air with two guns?
Wait.
And how did he create those doves he flew into the air,
Yeah, here we go. It's like South Park when they did the Jesus Saves Santa Claus scene. That was the best. Yay, I come in peace. What a great piece of work that was. That was awesome. So yes. Anyway,
thank you all for coming.
Yes, thank you very much. We're gonna bug out now. We hope you enjoyed our mayhem and pointing fun at everything because Disney Star Wars deserves it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I want to thank
one last message for Disney Star Wars.
Yes. There we go. Love it.
Oh,
so I want to thank my panel for being on today. I want to thank special guest PCAT for spending time with us here.
Thank you. I had fun again. Look, a lot of fun. Good laughs.
Yeah. I gotta see about working my way on Brown's channel at some point. I don't know. Again, it's
shout him up. I mean, he's pretty cool bringing people on.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of good stuff over there. So, and then we're going to be Bunny and I have been talking about our other venture the Cryptids and Conspiracies show, but we might be doing that as a Rumble exclusive.
Right.
Simply only because of YouTube as kind of, well, you know how YouTube has been. Yeah, there you go.
This is why I have my icon the way it is.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We'll see. We may just do it on live on Rumble, and then we'll probably just rebroadcast later on YouTube. So, but again, thanks for everybody in the chat coming out. PD Rich, Yen Petters, Dr. Zayas, Frankie Fear, B Dog, Tim was in the chat. Tim Possible or Tim Cast, he was in the chat. Thanks for coming out and spending your Saturday with us for a few hours. We really appreciate it. And we're going to call it a day. Enjoy our Saturday. And then tonight at 6, my time, 9 Bunny's time, which is Eastern, we're going to be on Rumble and do our Wookiee Bunny show. I don't know what it's about, but I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun. So that's going to be simulcast on both our Rumble channels.
The Dead Boy Detectives with Lockwood and Company from last year, and so just how far off they dropped in 1 year. So
awesome. Yeah. So peek at if you have a chance to slip into the chat on Rumble. Like I said, it'll be on both our channels. My channel is the same. Wookiee Fever Presents on Rumble. And T Bunny's is Telepathic Bunny Comics on Rumble as well. So love to see everybody in the chat tonight. We're going to have a fun time. We usually do. And we can say a lot more on Rumble than we can say over here. So, what? Wait. Where we go?
What?
Is that her character? Is she going to be in character from Laugh-In with the hairnet? Oh, hell yeah! Quality right there.
My internal chronometer just went from 6 to 12.
What? Yeah. We gotta get. Yeah. We need some more people like Frankie Fear in the chat. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming with us on this fun-filled ride off a cliff with Spaceballs and Disney Sucks. And so, yeah. I'll see you next week on the same time, same platform. And look forward to seeing anybody who wants to come in on the chat on our Rumble show, the Wookiee Bunny show tonight. That'd be great. We would love to have you. You're all welcome. And for the rest of my panel, we want to thank you and have a great night, everybody. And we will see you next time.